Hello, everyone, and good morning. How are you all this morning? That's good. Well, I'm a bit tired, just to let you know. I've had about 20 minutes sleep since I got off the plane yesterday morning from Europe, and it was good to see some of you yesterday. Those that didn't hear about my trip, I went to, don't get jealous, Mykonos Island. Landed there, sunsets, beautiful, me and my wife. And then we went up to UK. From UK, we travelled across to France and drove down all the way through Germany, Switzerland, and then down to southern Italy. And if you haven't been to southern Italy, and I don't want to promote that country too much, but it is beautiful. We're better in Queensland. But I'd just like to welcome you all here. On that experience over there, we were able to ask a few people, and being involved in First Nations tourism for about 32 years now, I asked a few people on the street whether they had been to Australia. And they said, where? No, I'm joking. Down the Great South. And I said, have you been to Queensland? They said, yes. I said, what'd you do in Queensland? They said, we went to the beaches, we went to the cafes and stuff like that. I said, did you get to see any Indigenous culture? And the answer was no. And it was no quite a lot. So I think that we're in a position now that puts us with the products that are coming up, and now we've got a bit of a level playing field with more Indigenous products to come and experiences, that we can put more budget, nudge, nudge, into the Indigenous promotion. I think the last time we did a true road show was back when Matt Smith, I don't know if you remember, Matt Smith was around, and we went over with Aidan Ridgway. And Aidan Ridgway was a senator, and we went throughout Europe. Sharpie was there and a few others in the room. And we really had that experience of going to all those nearly countries that I just spoke about. And in those countries, we're sitting across and we're doing the speed dating thing. And we got to ask directly of the operators there. And it was good to gauge on the Indigenous, how we can actually fit our product into what they're doing. And, what regions they were going to. And I think we've got to make sure that we're front line and centre. As we come up to the Olympic Games, I think it's important as the Queensland nation, and that when the people go away from Brisbane, from Cairns, from Gold Coast, from Bundaberg, from Sunshine Coast, from Toowoomba, from the Darling Downs out that way, up in the outback country, up at Winton and all around those areas, that the people fly away saying, I experienced something that was First Nations and I really enjoyed it. I think that's where we've got to get to. We're nearly there. We've got a few years left, and we shouldn't leave it behind. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here this morning, and have a great gathering. Yo.
Shannon, Ruska, thank you very much for that welcome to country this morning.